insert epidural. Your heart. Listen to me carefully, Cal. You're about to enter the elements. What you're about to see, hear, and feel are the memories of someone who's been dead for 500 years.
Oh, yes.
You can't change what happens, Cal. Engage scanner. Status.
Scanning DNA chains, searching for time thread. This memory match locked. DNA match identified.
Stay with it, Cal. Intense synchronization.
We found Agadar. Synchronization achieved.
There. Commence regression.
The idea of this one, some people actually believe this is possible. Not this exact thing, but that you can actually create, understand genetic memory. Some people claim that's how like birds are able to like navigate through their special paths, and salmon can find where they were born and stuff. Very interesting concept. Now this movie goes a little farther and says, that you can actually relive your past. Not that you can change anything, but like as if you were like watching through their eyes and stuff. Now there's obviously some interesting applications that some of you may have already thought of, and some that you may not have thought of. Things like, well, you could find out if somebody was telling the truth in court. Like, did they murder that person? You just force them to relive that life, that time, Or you could do other things where you just back and say, you could sell vacations. You're like, hey, want to go figure out what it was like to be a Frenchman in the 1400s? You go right ahead. You want to be a pirate? I'll send you back there.
They're trying to make it big.
So anyways, people actually believe this is, well, not exactly possible, but like something similar to this could one day be possible. So how would you feel if you found out a company that could do this, that could enter into your memories, that could assist you in doing so? You could relive parts of your grandfather's life or your grandmother's life. You could go back and see if your family really was related to this person or not, It's a very interesting concept. But there are also negatives. This movie explores one of them relating to the video game called the Apple of Eden. Not what we should focus on here. Just focus on, like, if you heard a company claimed it was capable of entering into your genetic memory so you could see parts of your past, would you be excited? Would you be scared of it? Would you be like, I'm the first one to sign up? Or would you be like, I think this is wrong, we should not be able to do this, we are playing God, Everybody has their own opinion on this. I want to hear your opinion. What do you think about this technology? Would you sign up for it? Would you be comfortable if you found out the government had this? If your neighbor had this? If your sibling had it, Think in those terms is the best way to answer these kinds of questions. When I look at a lot of these movie situations, I will tell you, I think to myself two categories. If my best friend had this, how would I feel? If my government had this, how would I feel? Because usually with those two, you get the wide spread of answers. If I may trust my best friend with a lot of things, I may not trust the government with that same thing. And vice versa. I'll trust the government with a nuclear weapon. I'm not trusting my best friend. He's an idiot.
Bro, I want to go back to the 70s. Just from the stories my grandma told me.
Right?
I want to be a fire.
So, interesting concept. Let's see. Jacob, number between 1 and 9, please. 7? Oh, yes. Valerian.
Yeah, Mr. Douglas.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about the thing where they're trying to do what they did in Sword Art Online? They're trying to, because they're already building it. It's just like they're gonna be able to put on a headset.
Yeah.
And be able to go into Sword Art Online.
There are a lot of people who are raising concerns right now about VR.
I love it.
And
do it.
Bro, that's my grandma.
that's my opinion. Like, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a neat concept.
If I get to go into Sword Art Online, I'm never coming out.
Well, there was a new game made recently that you could go in and like input like pictures of people you didn't like, and you could fight and kill them.
Yeah.
It was, I think, called boss mode or something.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Do we really want to live in a society where like people are playing out this kind of fantasy?
Yes.
Is that healthy? Like,
Yeah.
not even a question of it's morally right, but like, is that good for them?"
You want to be healthy, but
I mean, it's
it
better than
also
doing it in
keep
a
them
real
from
world.
doing it in real